there's quite a lot of things you can do with the Arrange tool, which is quite useful. So if you click on that, if you click on your photograph, you can see up here there's quite a few different menu options. So if I wanted to, I could rotate the photo, which is twist it round. I could flip it and just click it. I can flip it vertically, or delete the photograph as well. So you've got quite a few options. If I just flip it back and flip it the other way again. The next thing, get rid of these ads. The next thing that we want to do is play around with this photograph and kind of change the look of it. So what we want is quite a gritty, kind of grainy background for the poster, because we're being inspired by the David Carson research that you did. So now you can see there's a couple of layers here. So this is the background layer, or the bottom layer that we opened up. This is the layer that your photograph, your image, you've just imported it. There's two different ways, or well, there's quite a few different ways that you can change the whole photograph and the look of the photograph. If you're working on a layer, make sure that it's selected, so you just have to click on it so it's blue, and then you know that that's the one that you're working on. If I go up into filter, there's loads of different things that you can do. This affects the whole image, so you're not kind of selecting areas out, it's kind of changing the whole thing. Because I want a bit of a grittier poster, what I want to do is go into details, and then I'm going to go down into grain and select that. And then with this toggle, you can move it. Obviously it takes a little bit of time because it's web-based. You can move it up and down. You can move your window around a little bit, hopefully, to see how it's been affected, your photograph. And you can also click this and hold down, and it will change back to the original photograph. I think I want it quite a lot grainier than that, so I'm going to have maximum grain and click apply. I'm also going to add, so can you see the photograph is slightly fuzzier. I'm also going to add some noise, so that's when we did the kind of low light level photography, you can kind of change it to this really kind of grainy, fuzzy effect. So if I just move it up a little bit, oops. So I think I want to add quite a lot of noise. So let's add a lot of grain, and you can see it now starting to almost kind of pixelate. And then I'm going to click apply. The second thing that I can do with layers, which is quite creative, is in this little menu here. So the three dots you can click, and it should open up your layer menu. So as you can see, we've got a different option here. So we've got a blend mode, and we can lock the layer. You can change the transparency of the layer, so pull that down. It can be a visible layer, so we can see that, or you can hide the layer here. You can also do some really useful things. So you can flatten the image when you're finished. You can duplicate the layers, but you can't really see that